Have you ever found yourself waking up at exactly 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, and wondering why? You may think it's just a coincidence or something trivial. But what if there's more to it? What if waking up at 3 a.m. is a sign of something deeper, something beyond the ordinary? Imagine this. You've had a long day, and just as you're about to drift off to sleep, your eyes snap open at 3 a.m. The room is silent. The world outside is still, but you're wide awake. It's not just one night. It's happening repeatedly. Sound familiar? Why does this keep happening, and what could it mean? In today's video, we're diving into a phenomenon that many experience, but few truly understand. Waking up at 3 a.m. might seem like a nuisance or an oddity, but it could be signaling something significant about your inner state and your journey through life. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore deeper meanings and hidden insights. If you find this topic intriguing and want to uncover more, please take a moment to like, comment, and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. So please help us grow by clicking that subscribe button. In the next few minutes, we'll explore how this peculiar wake-up time is connected to ancient wisdom and spiritual teachings, particularly those from Buddhism. We'll uncover what it might mean about your mental and spiritual state and offer practical advice on how to address these nighttime awakenings. Stay with us as we embark on this journey of discovery. By the end of this video, you'll have a new perspective on those early morning wake-ups and how to turn them into a valuable experience for personal growth and enlightenment. Remember, this isn't just about waking up in the middle of the night. It's about understanding yourself on a deeper level and discovering insights that could transform your life. So, let's get started and find out what the universe might be trying to tell you during those quiet hours of the night. The spiritual significance of 3 a.m., a deep dive into Buddhism. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it might feel like the world is frozen in time. The stillness of the night can be profound, but in Buddhism, this moment is far from ordinary. It's considered a powerful time for spiritual insight and inner reflection. In Buddhist teachings, 3 a.m. is often seen as a time of spiritual significance. According to ancient beliefs, this hour is connected to the concept of bardo, which means the intermediate state between death and rebirth. This period is thought to be a time when the mind is more open and receptive to spiritual experiences. So, if you find yourself awake at this hour, it might be a sign that your mind is in a unique state, ready to explore deeper truths. Let's break this down a bit. The quiet of the early morning hours can offer a special kind of peace. In Buddhism, peace and stillness are essential for meditation and self-discovery. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it's like the universe is giving you a chance to pause and reflect without the usual distractions of daily life. It's an opportunity to connect with your inner self and understand your thoughts and feelings more deeply. Imagine a river flowing gently in the early morning light. It's calm, serene, and clear. This is how your mind can be during these early hours. Clear and calm, ready to see things as they are. In this state, you may find it easier to meditate and gain insights into your life's challenges and questions. Buddhist monks and practitioners often wake up early to meditate, seeking enlightenment and clarity. They believe that the early hours are particularly effective for reaching a state of mindfulness and connecting with their spiritual self. When you wake up at 3 a.m., you might be experiencing a similar state, where your mind is naturally inclined toward deeper contemplation. Furthermore, Buddhism teaches that every moment can be a chance for awakening. Waking up at 3 a.m. is just one of those moments. It's a reminder that life is full of opportunities to pause, reflect, and grow. Rather than seeing this wake-up time as an inconvenience, you can view it as a special chance to connect with your inner self and gain valuable insights. The Buddha taught that understanding the nature of our minds is crucial for achieving enlightenment. When you wake up in the middle of the night, your mind is more likely to be in a state where it can observe itself without the usual noise and distractions. This can be a powerful time for self-awareness and personal growth. In Buddhist practice, this time can be used for various spiritual exercises. You might choose to meditate, reflect on your life's purpose, or simply sit quietly and observe your thoughts. This practice can help you gain a better understanding of your inner world and find clarity on your path. Remember, the goal of these early morning awakenings isn't necessarily to fix something that's wrong. It's about embracing the moment and using it as a tool for spiritual development. By approaching these wake-ups with an open mind, you can turn them into valuable opportunities for growth and understanding. So, next time you wake up at 3 a.m., instead of feeling frustrated or anxious, try to see it as a gift. It's a time when you have the chance to connect with your inner self and explore the deeper aspects of your being. Use this time wisely, and you might find that it leads to profound insights and personal transformation. In conclusion, the 3 a.m. wake-up is not just a random occurrence. In the light of Buddhist teachings, it's a significant moment that offers a unique opportunity for spiritual growth. Embrace this time with an open heart and mind, and you may discover new dimensions of yourself and your path in life. The Witching Hour, exploring the connection between 3 a.m. and the spiritual realm. Have you ever wondered why 3 a.m. is often called the witching hour? It's a term that pops up in stories, movies, and folklore. But there's more to it than just myths and spooky tales. In the spiritual realm, especially in Buddhism, this time of night holds a special significance. Imagine this. The world is quiet, everything is still, and you're awake at 3 a.m. The silence around you feels almost sacred. According to Buddhist teachings, this stillness is not just a pause in daily noise, but a time of deep spiritual potential. Buddhism teaches us that the mind is most clear and receptive in the quiet hours of the night. This is why many meditation practices are encouraged during these early hours. It's believed that at 3 a.m., our minds are more open and less distracted by the everyday concerns that cloud our thoughts during the day. During these moments, the barriers between the physical and spiritual worlds seem to thin. It's a time when we can connect with deeper parts of ourselves and the universe. In Buddhism, this can be seen as a time when we are more attuned to our inner self and the larger cosmic forces. You might be wondering, why does this happen specifically at 3 a.m.? The answer lies in the natural rhythms of our body and mind. Our sleep cycles are influenced by various factors, including our internal clocks and external environments. At around 3 a.m., we are often in the middle of a sleep cycle called REM sleep, where our brain is highly active and dreams are vivid. This state of heightened mental activity can make us more aware of spiritual insights or disturbances. Buddhist teachings also suggest that this time is ideal for self-reflection. The quiet and solitude allow us to focus inward, away from the distractions of daily life. It's a period when we can meditate more deeply, reflect on our lives, and gain clarity about our personal journey. To understand this better, consider a simple example. Imagine a calm lake early in the morning. When the water is still and undisturbed, it reflects the surroundings perfectly. But as the day goes on, ripples and waves from wind and activity distort the reflection. Similarly, in the quiet of 3 a.m., our minds are like that still lake, allowing us to see our inner reflections more clearly. Buddhism encourages us to use this time wisely. Instead of feeling frustrated about waking up at 3 a.m., we can view it as an opportunity for spiritual growth. It's a chance to sit in meditation, practice mindfulness, or simply reflect on our thoughts and feelings. Embracing this time as a sacred moment can transform our experience of it. By aligning ourselves with this natural rhythm, we can turn what might seem like a disturbance into a valuable practice. This time can be used to connect with ourselves on a deeper level, gain insight into our life's purpose, and cultivate inner peace. In summary, the witching hour is not just a mysterious time of night, but a powerful period for spiritual connection. Understanding and embracing the significance of 3 a.m. can lead to profound insights and personal growth. By incorporating these teachings into our lives, we can find meaning and clarity during these quiet hours and use them to enhance our overall well-being. As we continue this journey, keep in mind that each waking moment, even in the middle of the night, offers a chance for self-discovery and spiritual awakening. exploring the connection between 3 a.m. and the spiritual realm. Have you ever wondered why so many people wake up at 3 a.m. night after night? It is a time when the world is quiet. The streets are silent. The day's noise has faded. This is the hour when most people sleep deeply. But you wake up, your eyes open, and you are awake, almost as if something has called you. This time, 3 a.m., is often called the witching hour. In many cultures and spiritual traditions, it is believed to be a time when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is the thinnest. It's a time when spirits roam, energies flow, and messages are whispered into the stillness. But what does this mean for you? Let us explore this time with calmness and curiosity. Waking up at 3 a.m. might feel strange or even unsettling. You might feel alone or anxious, wondering why you are awake when the world is asleep. But in this quiet hour, there is an opportunity. It is a chance to connect with something greater, to tune into the quiet whispers of the universe, and to listen to your inner self. In Buddhist teachings, every moment has its significance. The waking hour of 3 a.m. is not just random. It is a time when your mind and spirit are most open. In the stillness of the night, distractions fade away. Your mind is clear, and your soul is awake. This is when you can hear the voice of your true self. This is when you can connect with the energy of the universe. What are these energies? Some believe that at 3 a.m., the energy of the world shifts. The noise of the day is gone, and a different kind of energy fills the space. This energy is subtle. It is not loud like the sun or busy like the day. It is soft, gentle, and full of wisdom. It is the energy of the night, of the moon, and of the quiet heart. Why do you wake up at this time? Perhaps your spirit is reaching out. Perhaps your mind is seeking peace. Or maybe, just maybe, the universe is trying to tell you something. In Buddhism, we are taught that everything happens for a reason. Each moment, each breath, is a chance to learn, to grow, and to understand. Waking up at 3 a.m. is a call to be aware. It is a call to listen. When you wake up at 3 a.m., do not be afraid. Do not feel alone. Instead, breathe deeply. Feel the quiet around you. Know that you are connected to everything. You are part of the whole, and the whole is part of you. This is a time for meditation. Sit quietly, close your eyes, focus on your breath. Let the thoughts in your mind come and go like waves on the shore. Do not hold on to them. Just observe. As you sit in this quiet hour, ask yourself, what is my mind trying to tell me? What is my heart feeling? Listen to the answers that come. They may not be words. They may be feelings, sensations, or images. Trust what you feel. Trust the silence. In this silence, there is wisdom. Sometimes, waking up at 3 a.m. is a sign that there is something in your life that needs attention. It might be a worry, a fear, or a desire. It could be something you have been ignoring or something that needs healing. Use this time to reflect. What is on your mind? What is in your heart? What can you do to bring more peace into your life? In Buddhism, we learn that peace comes from within. No matter how chaotic the outside world is, true peace is found in the heart. Waking up at 3 a.m. is a reminder of this truth. It is a reminder that you have the power to find peace, even in the darkest hour. Use this time to cultivate that peace. Use this time to connect with your inner self. This hour, 3 a.m., is not a time to fear. It is a time to embrace. It is a gift, a moment of stillness in a busy world. It is a chance to turn inward, to find clarity, and to touch the truth of who you are. When you wake up at 3 a.m., see it as an invitation. It is an invitation from the universe to be present, to be mindful, and to be aware. Remember, you are not alone. Many people wake up at 3 a.m. Many people feel this call. It is a shared experience, a shared journey. Each time you wake up, know that others are waking too. Know that you are part of a larger connection, a web of life that links us all. In this way, 3 a.m. is not just a time on the clock. It is a moment of unity, a moment where we are all one. As you continue your day, remember the stillness of 3 a.m. Carry it with you. Let it remind you to pause, to breathe, and to listen. Let it be a reminder that there is more to life than what we see with our eyes. There is a world of spirit, of energy, of love that is always present, always around us. Waking up at 3 a.m. is not a curse. It is a blessing. It is a chance to see the world differently, to feel deeply, and to know truly. It is a time to wake up, not just from sleep, but from the dreams of everyday life. It is a time to awaken to your true self, to your true purpose. So, the next time you wake up at 3 a.m., smile. Breathe. Know that this moment is yours. It is a moment of peace, of connection, and of understanding. It is a moment to be fully awake, fully alive, and fully yourself. Buddhism and the practice of mindfulness. In the quiet of the night, when the world is asleep, and you find yourself awake at 3 a.m., it's not just a random event. This moment could be a chance to explore mindfulness, a central practice in Buddhism. Mindfulness is about being fully present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. It helps you understand yourself and your life more deeply. Imagine you are a still pond. During the day, the water may be disturbed by many things: wind, rain, and the movements of others. But in the stillness of night, when everything is calm, the pond reflects more clearly what's around it. Your mind is similar. During the day, it's busy with distractions and worries. At night, especially at 3 a.m., it can become clearer, allowing you to see what's truly happening inside you. In Buddhism, this quiet time can be an opportunity to practice mindfulness. When you wake up in the middle of the night, instead of feeling frustrated or anxious, try to use this time to observe your thoughts and emotions. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and just notice what comes up. Are there worries or unresolved thoughts? Are there feelings of stress or anxiety that you haven't addressed? This practice helps you become more aware of your inner state and can lead to greater peace and understanding. Think of mindfulness as a gentle guide. It helps you to slow down and pay attention to what's happening in the present moment. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it's like the universe is inviting you to be present, to connect with yourself in a way you might not during the day. This can be a chance to reflect on your life, your goals, and your emotions without the usual distractions. In Buddhism, there's a teaching called the Four Noble Truths, which helps us understand suffering and how to overcome it. One of these truths is that suffering comes from our attachments and desires. When you wake up at 3 a.m. and find your mind racing, it could be a sign of deeper attachments or unresolved issues. Mindfulness allows you to observe these feelings without judgment and start to understand them. Another aspect of mindfulness is the Eightfold Path, which guides us on how to live a balanced and meaningful life. This path includes right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. When you practice mindfulness at 3 a.m., you are engaging with this path. You are learning to understand your thoughts and intentions better and to live with more awareness and clarity. It's important to approach these moments with kindness and patience. Mindfulness is not about forcing yourself to stay awake or analyzing every thought obsessively. It's about gently bringing your attention to the present moment and being curious about what you find there. Over time, this practice can lead to greater insights and a more peaceful mind. You may start to notice patterns in your thoughts and feelings and find new ways to address them. The quiet of the night, especially at 3 a.m., becomes a space for personal growth and self-discovery. So, next time you wake up at 3 a.m., try to see it as an opportunity rather than a disturbance. Embrace the stillness and use it to practice mindfulness. Observe your thoughts and feelings with an open heart and a curious mind. This practice can help you find a deeper understanding of yourself and bring greater peace into your life. In this way, waking up at 3 a.m. is not just an inconvenience, but a chance to connect with your inner self. It's an invitation to practice mindfulness and to grow spiritually. Embrace these moments with a sense of curiosity and openness, and let them guide you on your journey to greater self-awareness and peace. 3 a.m. wake-ups and the practice of mindfulness. the silence of the early morning hours, when the world is quiet and the darkness still hangs in the air, many find themselves awake. The clock shows 3 a.m., and suddenly, sleep slips away like a gentle breeze. If this happens to you, you are not alone. Many people experience this, and it can feel unsettling. But there's a way to make sense of it, a way that brings peace instead of worry. This way is through the practice of mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is simply being aware, fully present in the moment without judging it as good or bad. It is like watching a river flow by, noticing its movement and sound without trying to change it. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. So, when you wake up at 3 a.m., instead of feeling frustrated or anxious, you can choose to be mindful. You can see this moment as an opportunity, not a problem. Think about this. Waking up at 3 a.m. might be your body's way of asking you to pay attention, to be present. It is as if your inner self is tapping you on the shoulder, saying, "Wake up, be here now." This quiet time is an invitation to connect with yourself, to listen to what is going on inside. Often, during our busy days, we do not take the time to do this. We are rushing, working, thinking about many things. But in the stillness of the night, there is space to breathe, to be. Mindfulness begins with a simple act, paying attention to your breath. When you find yourself awake at 3 a.m., start by taking a deep breath in, then slowly letting it out. Feel the air as it enters your lungs and as it leaves. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. This simple focus on breathing helps calm the mind. It brings you into the present moment. It stops the racing thoughts that often come with waking up in the middle of the night. Next, notice what thoughts are in your mind. Are you worrying about tomorrow? Thinking about something that happened yesterday? Do not try to push these thoughts away. Instead, just observe them. Imagine each thought as a cloud passing in the sky. You see it, but you do not have to hold on to it. Let it drift by. This way, you do not get caught in a cycle of worry or stress. You remain calm and present. Now, turn your attention to your body. How does it feel lying in bed? Is there tension in your shoulders? Is your stomach tight? Gently relax each part of your body, one at a time. Start with your toes, then move up to your legs, your belly, your chest, your arms, and finally, your head. As you do this, breathe slowly and feel the tension melting away. This body awareness helps you to stay grounded, to feel at ease. Mindfulness is not just about the body and mind. It also touches the heart. When you wake up at 3 a.m., take a moment to feel gratitude. Yes, gratitude. Even in the middle of the night, there are things to be thankful for. Perhaps it is the quiet itself, the peace that comes with stillness. Perhaps it is the fact that you have a bed to sleep in, a roof over your head. Gratitude shifts your focus from what might be wrong to what is right. It brings a sense of warmth, of contentment. As you practice mindfulness, you might begin to see 3 a.m. wake-ups differently. Instead of being moments of frustration, they become moments of reflection. You can ask yourself gentle questions. What is my body trying to tell me? What thoughts are weighing on my mind? How can I care for myself better? These questions are not meant to find quick answers. They are meant to open your heart and mind, to encourage a deeper understanding of yourself. Waking up at 3 a.m. can also be a time to connect with something larger than yourself. In Buddhism, there is a belief that these early hours are a spiritual time when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual world is thin. It is a time when meditation and reflection can be especially powerful. You might use this quiet time to say a prayer, to meditate, or to simply sit in silence, feeling connected to the world around you. Mindfulness teaches us that every moment is valuable, even those moments that seem inconvenient or troublesome. By waking up at 3 a.m., you are given a gift, the chance to be present, to listen, to learn. Instead of fighting against it, embrace it. See it as a doorway to self-awareness, a step towards peace. The more you practice mindfulness, the more you will notice its effects. You will find that your mind becomes calmer, even during the day. You will be less reactive, more patient. You will start to feel a sense of inner balance. This is the beauty of mindfulness. It does not just change the moment. it changes your whole life. Remember, the practice of mindfulness is simple but powerful. It does not require special tools or complicated techniques. All it requires is your attention, your willingness to be present. So, the next time you wake up at 3 a.m., take a deep breath, smile softly, and know that this is a moment of mindfulness. A moment just for you. Through mindfulness, you transform the experience of waking up at 3 a.m. from one of worry to one of wonder. You turn a restless night into a peaceful one. And slowly, you begin to see that every moment, whether it is day or night, awake or asleep, is a part of the path to understanding, to enlightenment. This is the way of mindfulness. This is the way of peace. Breaking the cycle. How to understand and embrace 3 a.m. wake-ups. In the quiet of the night, when the clock strikes 3 a.m. and your mind wakes up, it can feel unsettling. You might wonder why this keeps happening. The truth is, these early morning awakenings are not just random interruptions. They are opportunities to connect with your inner self. Let's explore how to understand and embrace these wake-ups. Instead of seeing them as disturbances, view them as invitations to deeper self-awareness and mindfulness. First, it's important to accept that waking up at 3 a.m. can be a part of your journey towards enlightenment. In many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, these moments of stillness are seen as special times for reflection and insight. Your mind is clear, your surroundings are quiet, and you have a rare chance to explore your thoughts and feelings without distractions. Begin by acknowledging these awakenings with calm acceptance. When you wake up, try not to resist or get frustrated. Instead, see it as an opportunity to pause and breathe. This pause can be a moment for meditation, a chance to practice mindfulness, or simply a time to observe your thoughts without judgment. Consider using these early hours for meditation. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and let your thoughts flow without clinging to them. Meditation during these times can be deeply insightful. Your mind might reveal hidden concerns or creative ideas that are not as apparent during the day. Embrace this quiet time as a gift. In the stillness of the night, you can find a deeper connection with yourself. It's a moment when you can hear your inner voice more clearly. Use this time to ask yourself important questions and listen for the answers that arise from within. Another approach is to keep a journal by your bed. When you wake up at 3 a.m., jot down your thoughts and feelings. Writing can help you process and understand what might be troubling you or what new insights are emerging. Over time, you may notice patterns or recurring themes that can guide you on your path to personal growth. It's also helpful to examine your daily life and see if there are any sources of stress or imbalance that might be contributing to these wake-ups. Sometimes, unresolved issues or excessive worry can manifest as disruptions in your sleep. By addressing these concerns during the day, you might find your nights becoming more restful. Remember, these early morning awakenings are not punishments or signs of something wrong. They are simply moments when the universe is inviting you to look within and connect with your inner self. Embrace them with gratitude and curiosity. By integrating these practices into your life, you turn these wake-ups into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Each 3 a.m. awakening can become a step on your journey towards greater understanding and peace. In essence, learning to understand and embrace these early morning hours can transform them from a source of frustration into a valuable part of your spiritual practice. It's about shifting your perspective and using these moments to deepen your connection with yourself and your path in life. So next time the clock strikes 3 a.m. and you find yourself awake, remember this. It's a time to be present, to reflect, and to embrace the quiet with open arms. Let these moments become a part of your journey towards inner peace and enlightenment. Buddhism and the science of sleep. Finding harmony. In our journey together, we have explored various aspects of waking up at 3 a.m. Now, let us turn our attention to how Buddhism and the science of sleep can guide us to find harmony during these quiet hours. First, let us understand that in Buddhism, sleep is not just a physical state, but a profound part of our mental and spiritual well-being. Sleep is seen as a bridge between our conscious and unconscious minds. It is during sleep that our deepest thoughts and feelings come to the surface. often in the form of dreams or restless awakenings. From a Buddhist perspective, waking up at 3 a.m. can be a moment of stillness that offers a unique opportunity for self-reflection. In Buddhism, this time is often seen as a time of clarity and potential awakening. It is a chance to listen to the whispers of your inner self, free from the noise of daily life. The science of sleep tells us that the period around 3 a.m. is known as the middle of the night. During this time, our bodies are in a deep stage of sleep known as REM, rapid eye movement sleep. This is the stage where our brains are most active, processing emotions and memories. When we wake up during this time, it could be because our brains are actively working through these emotions and memories. In Buddhism, there's a practice called mindful awareness. It involves observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. If you find yourself waking up at 3 a.m., use this time to practice mindful awareness. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and observe your thoughts. What are you feeling? What thoughts are emerging? This practice can help you gain insight into your emotional and mental state. By integrating both Buddhist teachings and scientific understanding, we can approach these early morning awakenings with a sense of purpose and curiosity. Instead of seeing them as a disturbance, view them as an opportunity for growth. The stillness of the night allows you to connect with your inner self on a deeper level. To find harmony, it is important to create a peaceful environment for sleep. This means making your bedroom a place of tranquility. Keep it clean, comfortable, and free from distractions. Create a bedtime routine that helps signal to your body that it is time to rest. This could include activities like reading, meditating, or practicing deep breathing exercises. Additionally, Buddhism teaches the importance of balance and moderation. This means taking care of your body and mind through balanced eating, regular exercise, and stress management. By maintaining this balance, you can improve the quality of your sleep and reduce the chances of waking up in the middle of the night. If you wake up at 3 a.m. and find it difficult to go back to sleep, consider engaging in a calming activity. Lightly stretching or practicing a few minutes of meditation can help ease your mind and body. Avoid stimulating activities like checking your phone or watching TV, as these can disrupt your ability to return to restful sleep. It is also helpful to reflect on your daily life. Are there any stressors or unresolved issues that may be affecting your sleep? In Buddhism, it is believed that unresolved issues can manifest in our dreams and nighttime awakenings. Addressing these issues during your waking hours can help bring a sense of peace and reduce disturbances during the night. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate waking up at 3 a.m., but to find a way to make peace with it. Embrace these moments as opportunities for self-discovery and spiritual growth. By combining the wisdom of Buddhism with the science of sleep, you can transform these early morning wake-ups into a valuable part of your journey towards inner harmony. In the quiet of the night, when the world is still and your mind is active, take a moment to connect with yourself. Use this time to listen, reflect, and find balance. By doing so, you can create a sense of peace and understanding that extends beyond the hours of sleep into your waking life. This approach will help you see that waking up at 3 a.m. is not a disruption, but a chance to deepen your connection with yourself and the world around you. Embrace this time as a gift, and let it guide you towards greater harmony and well-being. 3 a.m. as a time for spiritual awakening. Stories and teachings from Buddhist masters. In the quiet stillness of 3 a.m., when the world sleeps, a special opportunity arises for spiritual awakening. This time, known in some traditions as the Buddhist hour, holds a unique place in our spiritual journey. To understand why, let's explore the wisdom passed down from Buddhist masters. Buddhist teachings often highlight the importance of early morning hours as a time for clarity and deep reflection. At 3 a.m., the mind is free from the day's distractions and chaos. It is in this quiet that profound insights can emerge. This period is considered a powerful time for meditation and inner work. Consider the story of a monk named Zenko. Every night, Zenko would wake at exactly 3 a.m. At first, he was troubled by these wake-ups, thinking they were a disturbance. But then, he decided to embrace this time, He would sit in meditation, seeking to understand why this was happening. Through his practice, Zenko discovered that 3 a.m. was not just a time to struggle with sleeplessness, but an opportunity to connect with his inner self. The quiet hours allowed him to delve deeper into his thoughts and feelings. He found that his greatest insights and moments of peace came during these early morning sessions. This practice is not just about finding peace. It is about understanding the nature of our mind. Buddhist teachings tell us that our minds are often restless and troubled. But in the stillness of early morning, we can observe our thoughts without judgment. This is where true self-awareness begins. Another story tells of a layperson who struggled with insomnia. Instead of seeing his wake-ups as a curse, he began using the time for mindful reflection. He would sit quietly and observe his thoughts. Over time, he found that these moments of reflection helped him understand his life's challenges and deepen his spiritual practice. Buddhist masters teach that our greatest lessons often come from our struggles. Waking up at 3 a.m. can be seen as a call to awaken, not just from sleep, but from the illusions of our everyday life. It is a reminder that there is more to our existence than the surface level of daily activities. The stillness of 3 a.m. provides a unique opportunity to connect with the essence of who we are. When we embrace these early hours with mindfulness, we begin to see our lives from a different perspective. We become more attuned to our inner selves and the world around us. In Buddhism, there is a practice known as mindful awareness. This involves being fully present in each moment, observing without attachment. Early morning wake-ups can be an ideal time to practice this awareness. By focusing on our breath and our thoughts, we can gain deeper insights into our spiritual journey. Zen masters often speak of the concept of emptiness, which means seeing things as they truly are without the filters of our ego and desires. The quiet of 3 a.m. can help us approach this state of emptiness. It allows us to strip away the noise of the day and connect with our true nature. It is also a time for gratitude. In the quiet of the night, we can reflect on our lives with a sense of gratitude for the lessons learned and the growth experienced. This practice of gratitude can transform our understanding of our experiences and help us see them as opportunities for spiritual growth. As we embrace these early morning hours, we begin to see that our wake-ups are not interruptions but invitations. They are invitations to explore our inner world, to understand ourselves better, and to connect with a deeper sense of peace and purpose. In summary, waking up at 3 a.m. is not merely a disruption, but a chance to awaken to the true essence of our being. By using this time for meditation and reflection, we can gain valuable insights and deepen our spiritual practice. It is a reminder that every moment, even those in the middle of the night, holds the potential for profound growth and understanding. Transforming anxiety. How Buddhism teaches us to face 3 a.m. wake-ups with peace. In the quiet of the night, when the clock strikes 3 a.m. and you find yourself awake, it can feel unsettling. Your mind races with thoughts and anxiety might creep in, but in these moments, there's a chance to learn something profound. Buddhism offers wisdom that can transform these moments of anxiety into opportunities for peace and growth. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it's not just a random event. In Buddhism, it is believed that such awakenings can be a signal to pay attention to our inner state. Our mind is like a still pond. During the day, it's disturbed by activities and thoughts, but at night, when everything is calm, the water becomes clear. This is when we can see the depths of our mind. Instead of seeing these early wake-ups as a problem, consider them a chance to explore what's happening within you. Buddhism teaches us to approach such moments with mindfulness and curiosity. This means acknowledging the anxiety without letting it overwhelm you. Notice your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice helps you understand the nature of your mind and the root of your anxiety. Here's a simple practice. When you wake up at 3 a.m., instead of trying to force yourself back to sleep, sit up gently and focus on your breath. Take slow, deep breaths. Imagine each breath is like a wave washing over you, bringing calmness. As you breathe, Observe your thoughts and feelings with kindness. This practice helps in calming the mind and shifting your focus from anxiety to awareness. Buddhism teaches that anxiety often arises from attachment and desire. When you wake up and feel anxious, ask yourself what you're holding on to. Are there worries about the future or regrets about the past? By identifying these attachments, you can work on letting them go. Meditation and mindfulness are tools to help with this process. They allow you to see these attachments clearly and understand that they do not define you. Consider the Buddhist concept of impermanence. Everything in life, including your thoughts and feelings, is temporary. Just as the night gives way to the dawn, your anxiety will also pass. By understanding this, you can approach your 3 a.m. wake-ups with a sense of detachment and acceptance. This understanding can turn anxiety into a moment of insight and transformation. Another important teaching is self-compassion. When you wake up feeling anxious, be kind to yourself. Instead of criticizing yourself for not being able to sleep, offer yourself compassion. Recognize that everyone experiences anxiety at times. By treating yourself with kindness, you can reduce the impact of anxiety and foster a sense of peace. In Buddhism, there is also the practice of mindful awareness. This means being fully present in the moment without being carried away by your thoughts. When you wake up at 3 a.m., use this time to practice mindful awareness. Pay attention to the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, and the rhythm of your breath. This practice helps ground you in the present moment and reduces feelings of anxiety. By incorporating these Buddhist teachings into your life, you can transform your 3 a.m. wake-ups from moments of stress into opportunities for inner peace and growth. Each early morning awakening can become a chance to practice mindfulness, self-compassion, and awareness. With time, these practices can help you face anxiety with a sense of calm and understanding. Remember, the journey to peace begins with small steps. By embracing these teachings, you can turn your nighttime awakenings into a path toward greater self-awareness and tranquility. Let each 3 a.m. wake-up be a reminder of the opportunity to connect with your inner self and find peace amidst the night. The role of meditation. How to use 3 a.m. wake-ups for personal growth. Waking up at 3 a.m. Again, you find yourself lying in bed, eyes wide open. The world around you is silent, almost as if it's holding its breath. Have you ever wondered why? Why does this keep happening? Why do you wake up when the world is at rest? Perhaps, my friend, it is not by chance. Perhaps this moment is a gift. In Buddhism, we believe that moments of quiet and stillness are opportunities for deep reflection and growth. Waking up at 3 a.m., when the world is so silent, is like being given a secret door. A door that leads to a place where you can understand yourself better, where you can look into your heart and mind without distraction. Let me share a simple truth with you. The mind is like a still pond. During the day, thoughts are like stones thrown into the water, causing ripples and waves. But at night, especially around 3 a.m., the pond is calm. There are fewer disturbances and the water is still. This is the perfect time for meditation. Now, you might think meditation is hard or complicated, but it's not. Meditation is about being present, about being in this moment right now. It's about taking a deep breath, feeling it fill your lungs, and then slowly letting it out. It's about noticing how your body feels, noticing your thoughts, but not getting caught up in them. Just letting them come and go like clouds passing in the sky. At 3 a.m., when you wake up, instead of feeling annoyed or anxious, see it as an invitation. It's a gentle nudge from the universe saying, "Wake up. This is your time to connect with your inner self." Sit up quietly in your bed or find a comfortable place to sit. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Notice how your body feels. Notice the quiet around you. This quiet is a friend, not an enemy. It's here to help you listen to the soft voice inside you that you might miss during the busy day. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it is a perfect time to ask yourself simple questions. How am I feeling right now? What is on my mind? You don't need to have the answers right away. Just asking these questions is enough. You are opening a door to your own heart. You are being honest with yourself and this honesty is powerful. Some people worry about their problems when they wake up at 3 a.m. They think about their past mistakes or future worries. But remember, the past is gone, and the future is not here yet. The only time you truly have is now, at this moment. And in this moment, you can choose peace. You can choose to focus on your breath, to let go of the worries that fill your mind. If a thought comes to you at 3 a.m., acknowledge it. Say, "Hello, thought. I see you." Then let it pass. Don't hold on to it. Don't let it take you away from your peace. Imagine that your mind is like a river. Thoughts are leaves floating on the water. Watch them come and go, but don't pick them up. Let them flow. When you practice meditation during these 3 a.m. wake-ups, you are training your mind to be calm. You are teaching yourself to find peace even in moments of confusion or restlessness. This practice will help you during the day too. You will find that you can face challenges with more calmness, more clarity. You will not be easily shaken because you have a strong, quiet center within you. Meditation is not about emptying your mind completely. It's about being aware. Being aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your surroundings. It's about accepting them without judgment. When you wake up at 3 a.m., see it as a sacred time. A time to connect with your inner self. A time to let go of the chaos and find your center. Many people think that meditation is about sitting cross-legged on the floor for hours. But it could be as simple as sitting quietly for a few minutes, breathing deeply, and being aware. You don't need special clothes, candles, or music. You just need yourself and your willingness to be present. Think of the 3 a.m. wake-up as a secret meeting with yourself. A time when the world is not demanding anything from you. No phone calls, no emails, no noise. Just you and your breath. Just you and your thoughts. In this stillness, you can find answers that you've been looking for. You can find peace that you've been missing. In Buddhism, we believe that every moment is a chance to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is being fully present. When you wake up at 3 a.m., use it as a chance to practice mindfulness. Feel the cool air on your skin, the softness of your blanket, the quiet hum of the night. These are simple things, but they can bring you back to the present moment. The next time you wake up at 3 a.m., remember this: you are not alone. You are not lost. You are being given a moment of quiet to reconnect with yourself, to listen to your heart, to practice peace. Use this time wisely, my friend. It is a gift that can help you grow, that can help you find clarity in the chaos. Let your breath be your anchor. Let your awareness guide you. Trust that this moment is here to teach you something valuable. And as you continue to practice, you will find that waking up at 3 a.m. is no longer a mystery or a burden. It becomes a time of personal growth, a time of reflection, a time to be still. Remember, the journey of understanding yourself, of finding peace, is a lifelong journey. Waking up at 3 a.m. is just one part of that journey. Embrace it. Let it be a teacher. And as you practice, you will find that you carry this sense of peace with you, not just at night, but during the day as well. This is the beauty of waking up at 3 a.m. It is a doorway to a deeper understanding, a deeper peace. Step through that door, my friend, and see what awaits you on the other side. Conclusion: embracing 3 a.m. as a pathway to enlightenment. As we reach the end of our journey together, let us reflect on what we have learned about waking up at 3 a.m. This time, often shrouded in mystery and misunderstanding, has revealed itself as a doorway to deeper understanding and spiritual growth. In Buddhism, the early morning hours are seen as a time of clarity and insight. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it is not merely an inconvenience or a disruption of your sleep. It is an opportunity, a chance to connect with your inner self and explore the stillness of the night. This time is like a sacred pause, a moment when the world outside is quiet and your mind is more open to reflection and meditation. Think about it. In the silence of the early hours, you have a chance to listen to your thoughts and feelings without the usual distractions of daily life. This quiet time can become a space for you to observe your inner state and understand your true nature. Embrace these moments as a gift rather than a burden. They can offer profound insights if you allow yourself to be present and aware. The teachings of Buddhism encourage us to use every experience, including those that seem challenging, as a means of growth. Waking up at 3 a.m. can be seen as a form of practice, a way to develop mindfulness and self-awareness. Instead of resisting these wake-ups or viewing them negatively, approach them with curiosity and openness. What can you learn about yourself in these moments of solitude? Consider incorporating simple practices into your routine to make the most of these early morning awakenings. You might start with a few minutes of meditation, focusing on your breath and observing your thoughts without judgment. This practice can help you center yourself and find peace even in the midst of unexpected wakefulness. Remember, the journey to enlightenment is not always about grand gestures or dramatic changes. Often, it is the small, everyday experiences that offer the most profound lessons. Waking up at 3 a.m. can be one of those experiences. It invites you to pause, reflect, and connect with a deeper part of yourself. As we conclude this exploration, I encourage you to embrace the quiet moments of the night with a sense of gratitude and wonder. Use them as opportunities to deepen your spiritual practice and to explore the inner landscapes of your mind and soul. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May you find peace and insight in the stillness of the early morning hours and carry the lessons learned into your daily life. Embrace each moment as it comes, and may your path be illuminated with wisdom and clarity. Feel free to revisit these teachings whenever you need guidance or inspiration. The insights gained from these quiet hours can continue to support and uplift you as you navigate the path of life. Until we meet again, may you find tranquility and enlightenment in the moments of stillness and reflection.